Dulles Station. Welcome back to not the island. And why are we not on the island? And why did Kemper and I get haircuts? And because we actually have the nice amenities of being home. Because this is the finale. That's right, we have an ultimate survivor. One will be crowned today. So we are here bringing back the jury, all of your fallen survivors, back again to wish you well. But first, before we get into all the fun festivities, let's check what happened in week 5.
Van Ginkel down the side
at all times. Deep shot. Stroud. Nico Collins is gone. Touchdown.
coming after him. Young just heaves it. Somehow is caught for the touchdown on the pick six.
Scoops it in, vacuums it home. Here comes Hubbard. Oh, he threw him away like a rag doll. And he throws in the end zone. Caught!
Week 5 was wild once again, and it started off with a bang with some fireworks. Thursday night football, the Bucks, Falcons, the game was nuts. Touchdowns galore. Kirk Cousins is throwing for 500 plus yards. People are going crazy, and the Falcons walk it off with the touchdown. And I think everyone who plays fantasy football was pretty stoked. This was a big game, a lot of points scored.
Big fantasy game, love it. And then you got Kirk O'Chains going like this to the crowd. Then in another game, you get the 49ers versus the Cardinals. Everyone thinking the 49ers are going to make it back to the Super Bowl, but the Cardinals say not today. They stun them at the end of the game to win by 1. Watch out for those pesky birds.
Speaking of stunning victories, the Giants, who no one had, ended up going into Seattle and winning against the Seahawks. They blocked a field goal at the end of regulation, ran it back for a touchdown just to put the exclamation point on the win. Holy smokes, they didn't have their best player. Malik Nabers is not playing. Giants win anyway. What are you going to do? Thus is the NFL season.
That's just trying to throw lots of wrenches. If you can dodge a wrench, you're not going to have the Giants winning. Anyway, so as we said, this is the finale. We are crowning a champion today. But before we do that, we do have to give out some final season awards because, as we said, life on the island is crazy. Lots going on, lots of fallen comrades. So our first badge of this finale is called the Pat in the Fire. And this is going to JR6, one John Ralston of 4 Inc. and Tommy Logan, also of 4 Inc. Because, sorry guys, we barely got to know you. You know, we got 5 weeks in. We really got to know the island, the castaways. But you two, you both picked the Bengals week 1, lost to my gross Patriots. And then you both picked the Cowboys week 2, who got upset, got crushed. So I guess when you were making your picks, you got super excited, but you passed out in the fire, and oh God!
He's burnt. He's burnt pretty bad, Terry.
Here's the water.
What happened?
You had to go run into the water, but it didn't help you. You were out. We had to med back you out. So didn't really get to know you guys, but thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Clearly not cut out for life on the island. These guys can't even make a fire.
They just passed
Sorry
out.
about your luck. Sorry about your luck.
Pass out? I was blowing on the fire and the smoke was right in my face, and I inhaled and I passed out.
All right, every season of Survivor's got one of these, and your pool was no different. We're talking about villains. Everybody's favorite. We love a good villain. We love a manipulative picker. And this year in your pool, the villain was the Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals.
Woof. We saw week 1, obviously. The loss to the Patriots was brutal, but they kept rolling and kept knocking people off. No one correctly picked the Bengals this season. So we had 11 people that got the Bengals picked and got them wrong. And so we're shouting out Tony Vlachos, just like Nachos. He was a Boston cop, and he came in and he set up spy shacks. He's sitting over here working alliances with 4 different people, and he's like, I'm gonna set up this shelter for when it rains, but actually it's a spy shack.
And that's when I came up with the idea, let me try to spy on them. So as I'm building the shelter, I'm trying to act like I'm trying to protect them from the rain and everything, but I'm building a spy shack.
Boy, shit. Yeah. Got my Dunkin' Donuts in there, so don't worry about it.
Dunkin' Donuts, yeah, it's a cop by the harbor.
Best part of my day is when I'm at Dunkin'. Think that's sad?
Yes, very.
Real customers know. The holidays run on Dunkin'.
I don't know. More Boston stuff. Anyway, there was a villain in this pool, and it was the Bengals, and they were in a spy shack, and they just kept picking people off.
Hey, I told you, life on the island gets brutal, and here, who knew it would be an actual team? But woof, or meow, maybe. Meow. All right, so kind of in a similar fashion, we talked about our villain. That was the Bengals. But then we also were looking at it, and these past 4 or 5 weeks, that's over a month on the island. And what we started to notice was that there was someone kind of pulling the strings, and that's why we're giving out our Puppet Master badge, because again, someone was tweaking the system, saying, hey, go with these picks over here, losers. Oh, hey, what about that one?
I'm gonna control each and every individual out there like a little puppet. As a matter of fact, you could call me the Puppet Master.
And the Puppet Master was actually auto pick. That's right, because for the first 4 weeks, auto pick was undefeated. They were 4-0. So everyone left on the island was thinking, hey, maybe this auto pick isn't such a bad idea. I'm gonna go with it.
Right now, I think I am running the whole show. And they don't even know it, but I know I am.
Well, in classic Puppet Master fashion, cut those strings. Auto pick crushed everybody this past week. So there ain't no strings on me. Sorry for your loss, auto pick, and your Puppet Master.
I'm a real boy now. There's some kind of Pinocchio. There's a Pinocchio joke in there somewhere. Yeah, we trust in computers. This is what happens when you put too much faith in technology. You trust the computers and as your overlords, and eventually they're gonna cut you.
They're gonna get you.
So we should all reject it. Anyway, let's get to some formal business here. We're all at our final tribal council, and in order to get here, we had to let some people go. We had to vote them off the island, and this week was kind of a bloodbath. All right. We had 4 folks that we want to give a special shout out to. Sam Pixum, Sam Cassell's of 4 Inc. Not Sam Cassell, I don't think, but it could
World
be.
champion Boston Celtics, Sam Cassell.
Yeah, former NBA legend. Picked the Seahawks this week. Obviously, auto pick was killing people with the Bills. You went with the villain, the Bengals, the Seahawks. I don't know, you lost. Sorry. About Tariq H. Tariq Hussein, 4 Inc. Picked the 49ers this week. Again, we talked about those Cardinals coming through with a big victory at the end. Yikes, no good. Leanne Taylor, picked the Steelers this week. Almost got it done, couldn't get it done. Dak Prescott throws a late touchdown. You done. Loaded off the island. And how about Bassam? Took the Patriots. We told you not to take the Patriots or the Dolphins. Just stay away from that game entirely. And, of course, the Patriots, in a game they absolutely should have won, did not win. So, Bassam Fahim, Strategic Education, voted off the island. We also had a bunch of auto-pick folks who chose the Bills. Just going to mention them real quick. Puppet Master, gotcha. Carla, Tony Egan, Kevin Parada, M. Morgan, Ryan, Brittany R., Griegel, Bloody Mary, R. Nelson, Transwestern 01. You done. Get out. Auto-pick. No. No one emailed us to say we're doing auto-pick on purpose, so Puppet Master, gotcha. Sorry,
what was the no? Was that like the cutting? The no?
That was the scissors. My scissors make that sound.
That's a loud scissor. All right, so this week was a bloodbath, and we didn't see it coming, but with all these people being voted off the island, we didn't even get a chance to have a jury because that just left one ultimate survivor. That's right, in 5 long weeks on these brutal conditions on this island in this NFL season, there's one who can say she is standing up supreme, the only one left standing.
Winner of Survivor Perils.
That's right, Tessa Smurf from 4 Inc. You are the ultimate survivor. Everyone is cheering your names. We tallied up the votes. You are the winner. Everyone else's flames got extinguished, and you can be holding and wearing that immunity necklace with pride because you did it. Survived the harsh conditions. Well done, our ultimate survivor, Tessa Smurf.
Tessa, well done. She went with the Vikings this week. That ended up being a little bit of a tight game with the Jets, but they got it done. The Vikings were the win. Oh my gosh, she thought she was on Redemption Island, but then there was no one left on any island. And so Tessa's like, I think I'll take both these islands. I'm gonna take Redemption Island, I'm gonna take this island, I'm in the boat shack. I got it all. I got the spy shack. She's got the whole place to herself. Well done, Tessa.
Well done. It was a great ride, so congratulations. So before we go, we do have to give a couple special thanks because without these people, this pool wouldn't have been happening. We wouldn't have had these harsh conditions on the island. People wouldn't have gotten... was this a good thing? The island is rough, man. So maybe we should not be thanking Maggie Stomazek and the fine people of KBS. But who are we kidding? This was a blast. We had so much fun with you guys, looking at all your picks, coming up with the fun awards, and seeing how the alliances and all the different strategies were going to work out. So again, thank you to Maggie Stomazek and the fine folks at KBS for putting on this pool. It was a blast. So that's it. It's 5 weeks. You guys made it. You made it to the end. And when I say you guys, I really mean Tessa. So again, congratulations to our ultimate survivor. 5 weeks is a long time to make it on this island, especially in an NFL season full of chaos. The best part is, while this NFL Survivor season may be done, we are going to see you guys back here again for March Madness for even more fun tournament bracket action. So for one final time, the Pool Boys are